Hey guys, welcome to my 100th battle special. Man, I've gone a long way in 100 battles. I mean, a lot has happened since then. Don't believe me? Well, let me just take a recap of all things that did happen within the last 100 battles. So let's see. First battle ever. My first narration and special. My first boring intro with a static picture. My worst narration ever. My first YouTube battle. My first sub special. My first battle with my girlfriend. My first sub special no one watched. My first roulette battle, my first guest narration, my 100 sub special, which is easily the best thing I have to offer on my channel, first time using the marker and paper in my intros, and wow, was this ironic. Kirby Wii actually did come out in 2010, and Skyward Sword didn't. First time showing my face, my first battle in Heart Gold, first time using my new team, first special doing something different other than using a crappy team against someone, first video in widescreen with the new mic and webcam, first tourney, first battle in HD, first boring intro with the moving screen and in Pennsylvania, started updating more often, first battle in even better quality, first match in my roulette tourney, last match in my roulette tourney, wait, got a new intro and a job, and finally started updating less often. So as you can tell, a lot has changed since I first started doing my battles, but what am I going to do for my 100th battle? Well, I was thinking about it. I was trying to get my 1,000 subscriber special team and try to get a win with it. But as far as I could try, that wasn't working at all. Pretty much, my team that I was playing was pretty much using one Pokemon from each of my 6 specials I had and try to beat someone with it. And that didn't work out for very many reasons. The level 1 Snover is what threw off everything. I mean, trying to find someone with all level 100 Pokemon was the hardest part. I mean, with the level 1 team, it didn't really matter because no matter what level they were, it still would have been funny. I just happened to get the 100. I just happened to battle someone with all level 100 Pokemon. With this team, I have to find someone with all level 100 Pokemon because I only have one Pokemon that's level 1, and it doesn't work if it's not level 1. So, and the amount of how terrible that team actually is makes it a lot harder to complete than my normal team would be anyway. But enough about that. What am I going to do for my 100th battle? Well, I decided to do something different, something I haven't done before, and just to add to that list of things that my first of. Now, I decided to just take what I was going to do, take one Pokemon from each of my previous specials, and put it into one team, except I'm going to be doing something different with that. And you guys are probably wondering why I was asking for someone to save for me. Well, you're going to see that in a minute. And this battle is with Elo. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for sticking with me through all 100 battles. You know, like 5 of you that actually were there since day 1. Enjoy the battle. Alright, here we go, a Metronome battle with Elo. I lead off with my 2 Pokemon, Unpwn and Spondia. This music is compliments of Kirby's Epic Yarn of Squashini. Anyway, I lead off, he uses a spike can with his little metronome thing, and yes, it starts off pretty good, well, not really good, it just started. Uses metronome, close combat. I'm so glad that it didn't hit Spinda, because that would really stink for me, really bad. And I use metronome, and I actually get out the grass whistle. Man, Spinda's just awesome at putting things to sleep, isn't it? But first Hypnosis, now Grass Whistle. Then I use Vacuum Wave, and I use it on Mr. Scruff. I'm like, alright, it's going pretty good right now. It's looking pretty good for me, Aqua Tail, yeah, it does damage to me, but not too much, I guess. Metronome again. I don't even keep seeing Metronome. It's like, so now my Spinda's turning into a wall here. Yes, and then I use Wrap for the annoyance factor. Not really nearly as annoying as it was in first generation, but hey, what can you do? It's still going to take residual damage over time. It's asleep, can't do anything. I use this Astonish on Spinda, which doesn't do anything. I use Double Hit on the Mr. Scruff, and that's one Pokemon down. Alright, things are looking up for me. I might actually have a chance here. So, it's still asleep, I have one Pokemon down, I use Cosmic Power, so now my Unknown's turning into a Super Wall too, so it's becoming a beast. Then I sends in Sega, Slowpoke, you know, because it's slow, because Sega doesn't make products. You know, it's not funny when you have to explain it, which I just did, so it's not funny anymore. So anyway, I use Kinesis, which I never saw the animation for, and it puts in, and I actually get ingrained with Unknown, I'm like, haha, wow, I'm really a wall now. So nice is with Rocks, it's like, I'm like, oh, come on, Rocks, really? Alright, fine. I got, you know, stalling, so that's good. So then he finally wakes up, and he gets off the close combat on Spinda. I'm like, oh, you jerk. Good thing I have Iron Defense, so that would have killed me greatly. So, yes, I use Metronome again, and now I vanish. I'm like, oh, please, 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 please hit Slowpoke. Oh, I'd be so happy. So I use Air Slash, and he's gonna Metronome use Worry Seed on me. Oh no, I have Insomnia. So now I have still, you know, get back to full health. Metronome again is going to use Meteorz shot on me. I'm not exactly sure what move that is. I think that's, you know, what is that? Steel type move. And I use Shadow Force on the wrong Pokemon. Like, ah, well, what can you do? So then I use Peck, the super powerful flying type move. What does the Peck with this little question mark thing? And then Sega uses Pain Split. You know, it's stupid because I'm, you know, have more health in it. And I'm still getting health back, so it's awesome. Uses Metronome again, uses Bone Rush. Man, this thing loves the ladies, doesn't it? I mean, just taking it out with, taking my spin out with a critical hit. Ooh, man. That thing's a beast, man. So then I use the Reflect. I'm really stalling out with this unknown here. Maybe I can pull off a sweep. Then his Slowpoke pulls off a Blast Burn, but it's, Alright then. Water type with Fire Attack. So then I said an Eevee Girl! Now, not to be confused with my girlfriend. And then this thing uses Aurora Beam on me. You know, I don't know why, it just does, because it wants to use the Metronomes. And I use Aromatherapy. That would be great, you know, if I actually had a status ailment. Then I use Leer for the status drops. I'm like, okay. Alright, I think I have enough status moves. Just, you could do something now, please. Yeah, that would be awesome. So then I use this Trump card on my unknown. Alright. Then I use Metronome, I use Screech. Okay, enough stat moves. Seriously, how many of these am I gonna get? Metal Sound. Oh, that's good too. I mean, I needed more stat drops. Yeah. Meteor Mash, right on the Eevee Girl. Will that kill me? I forget. No, it will not. Meanwhile, Unknown's still stalling out with its Ingrain. Metronome and Arm Thrust. Really? On Eevee Girl, you're gonna use Arm Thrust? Fine. That's two girls you violated greatly. So then I Unknown, I'm gonna use Magnet Rise, but Unknown's like, oh wait a minute, I'm already levitating. Whoops. Vice Grip. I'm not even sure what Vice Grip does. What does Vice Grip do? So then I send Snover here, and oh yeah, what I forgot to mention, the rules were we had to give all of these Wonder Guard. Not Wonder Guard, no Guard, there we go. And no EVs or IVs. So then, well, all IVs but no EVs. Well, anyway, I used Water Pulse on Slowpoke, and I confuse it, as if it needed to be confused. I'm going to use Astonish, and that's going to kill it off anyway, so confusion was completely pointless, but hey, no big deal. And now our Reflect wears off, so I'm like, oh man, I know it's not going to be nearly as beastly wallish anymore. So it's an SPD, I'm not sure I understand that reference. Probably something really obvious, I'm just completely clueless. Uses Rock Climb, pulls off a crit. Darn it, you broke my wall, jerk. So then I use Metronome again, uses Dragon Dance, really? Alright, fine. Psybeam. Oh yeah, I used it on the wrong Pokemon. Come on, you never use it on the right Pokemon. Come on, just use it on something. Ancient Power. Okay, gonna hit Pikachu, no big deal. And you got this stat boost? Really? Is that really necessary? Okay, great. So he has +2 speed, +2 attack, and +1 everything else. Alright. So I use Metronome, use Skill Swap. Oh, how I wish that was Power Swap. Oh, how I wish. So then I use Metronome again, use Night Slash on the wrong Pokemon again. Seriously, just... Fine. It uses Metronome. Slash, which is going to kill a Pikachu, of course, because it has +2 attack. And, yeah. So this thing uses Metronome, uses Blaze Cake. Blaze Cake, was that really necessary? Did you really find the need to use that move on me? Really? So I set in Mawile here, who can't use Intimidate because it has no guard. And it's going to use Needle Arm, which isn't going to do anything to me. And then this thing is going to use Metronome and use False Swipe. Finish it off with False Swipes! So then I use Metronome again, Barrage. Well, at least you can take out that, at least you can take out the Murkrow. I mean, that thing was just taunting me this whole time without using the move Taunt. So then he sends in Corginine and Metronome and, of course, Glare. Great. Paralysis. It's awesome. That's exactly what I needed for this match. Blizzard. Well, at least I can't be frozen, I guess. I don't know. Paralyzed. Can't move. Awesome. So he uses Substitute. Great, because you know your stat boosts weren't enough. You need a substitute to hide behind too. That's great. Oh, and this thing gets stat boosted. Awesome. And I still get paralyzed. This is great. This is working out great. So he uses Silver Wind on me, and of course not gonna do too much. And then using Metronome, it's gonna finish me off a Flash Cannon. Now that's just being a jerk right there. So that's gonna finish me off, and that of course is gonna be good game. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my 100 battles special, and yeah, I have a question. After viewing all my previous videos to get those first for it left me with a question. I realized I like a lot of the intros I used to have where I had like a first-person view and I was doing something. What do you guys think? Do you think I should keep doing this type of, third-person view, or should I go back to the first-person view of my old intros? Like when I was playing with those little Pokemon toys that one time. What do you guys think? What are your opinions on that? I mean, I would like to know. Should I just variate between the two every so often? I mean, the only problem is that my camera I have, not my webcam, my other camera, it doesn't have widescreen, so I have to like stretch the image whenever I do that. So, give me your opinions on that. And also, how do you like the Metronome battle? Would you like me to do more of those, less of those? And, yes, give me your opinions. I thank all of you for sticking with me for all 100 battles. Actually, I take my praise about 5 people before. I think the only person who's been here since day 1 is, what, MJC? I think you're the only one. Or, I know of some that have been there since day 1 left, and then came back like, wow, you're still around, I thought you died. Yeah, I don't know how they even got that message. Well, anyway, yes, I hope you enjoy all the rest of the battles, but personally, I get to work tomorrow, and we have predicted about 5 to 8 inches of snow. Yeah. See you next time.